Hey, we're low. Let's see. Do we got no people are on yet? This is going to be a new thing out. Obviously, this is a change of scenery. I am in my trailer at the moment because it's too cold to be in the bus. So we've been talking these chain. Let me just adjust you guys here. There's 0 people on right now. I want to talk about the distance. We're going to be talking about pitch, gauge, different chains. We're just going to be in this particular video. I do want to let you know one thing, and that is that this is an 18-inch chain with 70 drive links. So you may be asking yourself, what is a drive link? This right here is your drive link. This little thing with the 72 on it, that's your drive link. This is your cutting tooth. Then this is what's called a raker tooth. Now, from here, we're going to talk more about our cutting teeth. What happens if we get our cutting tooth below this what's called a raker gauge? Now, what's going to happen is if you get your chainsaw, this here piece right here. Let's see if this camera will focus. This is your raker tooth here. What's going to happen is this here is going to ride on the wood before before the drive tooth contact. So when you sharpen your chain, you have to file this down as well evenly. Now it can be dangerous to file this down too far, because then something could happen and your rakers are no longer there, and your chain may not cut as well because it needs the rakers to use depth for different things. Now, you may be wondering why on these drive links down here there's 72 written on them. This is an Oregon chain, so all you have to do is go on the Oregon website. And look for the 72, which is on this drive link, and that will tell you the chain that it is, the gauge that it is, the pitch that it is, and everything. Sorry, my brother's just heading out. Anyhow, of learning about different chains. So you got many different chains, and the reason for many different chains is people have different chains for different saws. And if you are a saw guy, I mean, as you've seen, wobbly, I'm just getting up here to shut the door. Okay, sorry about that. Anyhow, if you're into chainsaws and you are into cutting with power saws and that kind of thing, I do want to let you know there is multiple different kinds of chains. This is a regular chain. There's what's called a skip tooth chain. So you can see there's these little blank links. Now you can see that there's one blank link in between each cutting link. Now on a skip tooth chain, this here has 2 normal links. So really you're this here, so say one tooth is here, this tooth would be missing and it would be right here, where this is a little far for a skip tooth chain. Now skip tooth chains are more aggressive than these regular types of chains. Many different chainsaw chains are able to they all come in different sizes. So the lowest I've seen, and I don't think they can get any lower, is a 16-inch or a 6-inch chain, and the largest chain I've ever seen was a 32-inch chain. different drive links. This one here has 70. Now you can get an 18-inch chainsaw chain with 72 drive links. And a lot of times when people are buying their chainsaws or whatever, they think that because it's an 18-inch chain, that they just go out and buy an 18-inch chain. But what you have to keep in mind is when you're out buying chains in a store, you have to know your pitch. Now, we're going to learn about pitch right away. Gap between... Here, let me turn on something quick to see if you guys can see. So I just turned on a light there. Now, do I have a pokey tool? Not really. So I'll have to do it with my big fat fingers. And that's right here. The gap that's in between these two dots is your pitch. Because that's the top of your drive link. The size of the top tip of your drive link. Okay. Now, when you are finding in the owner's manual of your chainsaw chain, you will find the pitch of your chainsaw chain. They go 3/8, 0.03 something, 0.35 or 0.39, I think it is. Be sure though to watch this live stream. If you're on right now, welcome. I don't see anybody on, but if you're on, welcome. And I plan on doing more of these live streams. If you're watching after the bell and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss a new video. Now, I do want to do one thing, and that is a quick, we're going to talk about gauge. If, say you put, I think it's 0.035, I think is what it's called, and then you got a 3/8. There's other ones there, but those are the two common ones I use. Now, say you put this 3/8 chain on an 0.035 gauge chainsaw. What's going to happen is this is going to really wear out your sprocket, and it's going to skip and jump. And the reason being is because this is a 3/8 when it's supposed to be a 0.035. Put in an 0.035 on a 3/8 pitch, it's probably not going to fit very good, and it's not going to work great. So when you buy a chainsaw chain, you should look in your owner's manual. A lot of times your owner's manual will tell you what chainsaw chain you need, where, what sells them. A lot of times Oregon has a chains. Just look on their website and order the chains that way. Or again, if you don't have your owner's manual, another way of doing it, like I said, is looking on the bar. I don't have a bar on me right now, but there'll be numbers. How many drive links. It'll say what the gauge of that bar is, what the pitch is. So be careful when you're buying a chainsaw chain that you don't just go out and buy a random chainsaw chain. This chainsaw chain is for an old steel saw that I have a big video coming up, but that's once we hit 100 subscribers. We'll be doing 100 subscribers. Anyhow, I want to let you guys know that I'm just going to look here. One thing to... Let me see here. Is there any comments? Hello? Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to get into my comments here. Okay. We have no comments. Okay. Thing I want to quickly touch on is gauge. Now, gauge is the thickness of this drive link is your gauge. Now, you can have a .049 gauge, a .505 gauge, and they get thicker from there. I just want to see here. Let me see my phone quick, so bear with me. My live stream's on. I'm planning on doing one like every other week or so. Anyways, talking about pitch, that's your thickness. And again, make sure you buy the chain with the right thickness. Another thing I want to let you know to do too before I end this stream is to make sure you subscribe to the channel. There will be another live stream tomorrow, so if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I'm going to catch you guys in the next stream because I have to plug in my phone.